Hi guys, welcome to my first cooking video. I'm actually going to be making some broccoli cheese soup, and I just wanted to show you real quick the ingredients that I have to make this happen. Stay tuned. Okay, first you need a big pot. This is a cute little green one. It's a non-stick, it's nothing fancy, just a great big pot, right? Now we have some shredded carrots. I leave the skin on. It's got a lot of yummy, goodness to it. The skin is healthy. It's got a lot of vitamins. We have 1 medium onion chopped. We have 4 stalks of celery chopped. This is just a bag of frozen broccoli. Broccoli florets. The 12-ounce bag. I put them in the strainer and ran some cold water over them and chopped them up into a little bit smaller pieces. There's about 3 cups there, maybe 4 cups. And I have 3 cups of shredded cheddar cheese, and I have 2 cups of shredded pepper jack cheese, salt, pepper. We've got some flour over there we're gonna make a roux with. I've got some chicken stock, some milk, and that's it. That's all you need to make this yummy soup. Okay, I've got my stove set at medium-high. We're gonna heat the pan up. We're gonna throw a couple of tablespoons of butter in here. We've got to saute these onions. So we're gonna go 1, 2. There we go, that should be it. Flick it in there. It's gonna start melting. Okay, gonna start melting it. All right. From there, once that's melted, I'll throw in the onions and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay guys, the onions are in the pot. In the pot. See that? They're in the pot. So, this is the correct utensil to use in a non-stick pan. If anyone ever touches my pans that are non-stick with anything other than a plastic or wooden utensil, let's just say they'll never do it again. Crazy lady cooking food. Crazy lady cooking food. There you go. Onions are going. We gotta go for about 5 minutes. Yeah, I got you all steamed up. What? He's gonna cook for about 5 minutes. Stir and stir and stir. Then as soon as those are done cooking down, we're going to take them out. We're going to put them in this bowl. Goes from there to there. Okay? All right. I'll be back shortly. Okay, guys. We have kicked the onions out of the pan. They're sitting right here in this bowl. Translucent. That's what you're looking for. Translucent, not brown. I don't even know if you guys can see that. Oh, there it is. Translucent onions, not brown. And now we've got some butter melting in this pot right here. See that? See that butter melting? Okay, so we have 1 stick of butter. Don't freak out on me. I didn't say this was diet soup, okay? It's broccoli cheese soup. These are all necessary steps, okay? All right, so to this butter, we will add some flour. I have 1/2 cup of flour right here. I'll stir it in. We're making a roux. We're going to cook it for about 3 minutes. Okay, so I'll show you that here real quick. Hold, please. Got to start a new video. Can't figure out how to make a movie otherwise. Hold on. Okay, we've got our flour. We've got our melted butter. We're going to throw this flour on in here like so. Okay, just tap it in. Get a little tappy. Now we're going to start stirring. Stir. Make sure you get all the lumps out. You don't want no nastiness. So we're just cooking the flour out. We're making a roux. Okay? So I'm going to cook this about 3 minutes. We don't want it to burn. That'll taste nasty. So I'm going to keep doing this for just a few minutes and we'll be back with the next step. Okay guys, it's been about 3 minutes. Our roux is kind of a little bit tan color. That's what we're looking for. That means that we've cooked the flour and it no longer tastes pasty and nasty. Okay, there we go. We're going to start adding our milk. So I'm going to do 2 cups at a time. We're going to dump 2 cups in at first. Go ahead and stir that around. Okay. Add this. It's going to get thicker. Okay. I'm trying to make sure that we get all of those little floaties. See how it's kind of grainy? We want to stir that in, get it to cook, get it to thicken before we add the other half of the milk. So there's going to be 4 cups of milk. There's going to be 4 cups of chicken stock in this. So once that's incorporated, we will add the other 2 cups of milk. And then we'll move in, once this starts thickening, to add the chicken stock. So we're going to put another 2 cups. We're going to let this start getting thick. Okay, right here. 2 cups coming up. Right here to this line, right. Almost there. Whoop, yep, there's the winner. All right. I use 2% milk. You can use whatever you want. That's just what I prefer in my fridge, is 2% milk. Okay, so we're going to put that in there, keep it stirring a little bit, stir it every so often. I'm still on medium-high heat because I want to speed up this process a little. I mean, check it out. It's like 8 o'clock at night. Just now making dinner. Whee! So, while that's getting ready to boil, well, we don't really want it to boil. We just want it to start thickening, and then we're going to put the chicken stock in. So, I'm going to get my chicken stock opened up and ready to go. I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so I have put half of the chicken stock in. This calls for 4 cups of chicken stock. I am doubling my recipe, so this is 4 cups of chicken stock. I actually use chicken broth. It's just the no-name kind. One of these boxes is exactly 4 cups. So if you don't want to measure nothing, just throw a box of this in. You're good to go. This is a great value 32 ounce, 2-pound box of chicken broth. Okay, so here's the other half of it. I'm just adding these ingredients like a little bit at a time so they have a chance to warm up in between. And then it just doesn't really seem to take as long to bring it to a simmer when you do little bits at a time. So we have this butter, flour, milk, and chicken broth mixture going here. We're going to add the onions and all the veggies here in probably 20 minutes. I got to get this to a simmer. I'm going to turn that down to maybe medium. And I'm just going to simmer it uncovered for about 20 minutes. Basically until all the flour taste is really cooked out and it starts to thicken up. So that's the goal. So we're going to wait for this to do its thing and then we'll be back. Wow, we got 20 minutes to spare. It's a good time to play with the dog, do some laundry. Look at that. Look, there's Boo. Oh, Boo, he's so bored. You want to go outside? You want to throw the ball? Want to get the ball? No? You want to get the ball? Where's the ball? There you go. I didn't know what was going on there. He usually doesn't take that long to wake up. See you all in about 20 minutes. Okay, guys, so while you're waiting for this to simmer, just a quick FYI. If you're cranking up the heat to make it go a little bit quicker, you definitely want to just kind of stir it kind of slow like. You don't want any, brown crunchies or anything on the bottom. You can scald milk really quick if you don't stir it, especially cooking over maybe medium-high heat. So the important thing is you have to be patient. You have to wait for it to come to a simmer slowly. Because, milk scalds so easily and nobody wants that. Those chunks you don't want in there. The only chunks you want are those vegetables, not burnt milk. Okay, it's kind of gross. So here we got some stuff going here. I don't know if you can see it or not. Just an FYI, there's two little things floating around in there. Those are carrots. I accidentally got a carrot in there or two from my spoon. So anyways, I'll be back as soon as this 20-minute simmer is over. In the meantime, I don't know, you won't miss me much because I'm just going to come right back. It's like a quick stop and then a start of a new video. Right? Right. I'll show you I'm going to show you something real quick. As soon as it starts simmering and I can set my timer, I want to show you my crystals and stuff over here. Might as well, right? I'll be back. Okay, guys, this is what we're talking about when we say simmer. I'll try to get the light on there so you can see it. You see those tiny bubbles? We don't want a full boil. We want a simmer. Simmer, not boil, simmer. And see, it's already starting to thicken up. Look how thick it's getting. Whoa, it's getting pretty thick in there. So that's what we're looking for when we say simmer. We're not looking for a rolling boil at all. We want it to very gently thicken and have just the tiny bubbles. And of course it's thicker, you know, right now. So the bubbles are not that big, you know. So there you have it. That's a simmer. I wanted to show you guys real fast. I got about 10 more minutes left on this simmer until we can start adding the vegetables. But I've been collecting these cute little things here. Look at all these. Look at my baby lamp. Isn't that so cute? I don't think you can replace the battery in it, but... So I've got these crystals. So I have this one. I don't know what that big egg is, but it's just kind of cool. I got that for Pirate Show. And then I got these towers over here. This one's a fluorite tower. See it? It's got all different colors. Fluorite. Then we have these little apples. That's a goldstone apple. And then we have a, whoops, blue sandstone apple. See how sparkly? Oh, sparkles. Loving the sparkles. And I got some little blue sandstone guys. These little cubes, they're cool. I don't know what that is. Don't know what that ball is. I've got a clear quartz. Then I got my little Bob Ross that my friend Angie got me. He came with his easel and it's got a bunch of little pictures. Then I've got my raw fluorite right there. It's by Bob. Bob actually talks and stuff. See that?
Let's make some nice little clouds that just float around and have fun all day.
Have fun all day. And I finally found out what this beast is. This is called a dyed aura quartz, I think. Oh, look at that. Dyed aura quartz. It looks like kryptonite. That right there would kill like Superman or something. Okay. Got that one. And I got this little fluorite lotus flower. Isn't that cute? And then another fluorite palm stone. I don't know if you can see. Oh yeah, look at that. Badass, huh? Look at those markings. Cool stuff, huh? I just wanted to share my rocks. I like my rocks. Okay, our simmer is done. Let me show you what it looks like real quick. Make sure, I gotta get this cord off. Got you on my tripod for now. Oh, come on, cord. Come on. Oh, there we go. So this is the finished kind of product here. It's kind of thick, not all the way thick. Keep in mind the cheese is going to thicken it up a little bit. We got some vegetables going to go in here too. So this has been simmering for about 20 minutes. Got you on my tripod so that I can use both of my hands. So we're going to set you over here. We're going to start putting some stuff in the soup, yo. All right, so we're going to start by adding, I'm going to turn this up a little bit too, because once we start adding all of these things in here, it's going to end up cooling it up. Oh, I'm wearing my Bomb Diggity Star Wars apron. What? Hi. This is where I start splashing everything around. So We just have to have an apron on sometimes to make that not happen. So we're gonna use our onions. We already sauteed those. They're going in the pot. They're ready to play with the rest of the stuff now. So we're gonna scoop them in there. Waste nothing. Waste nothing. Add that to our stack of dishes. Okay, we're gonna stir those in. Next, going in the pot, we have these carrots. Now, I shredded 3 cups of carrots. You only need like 2 cups of carrots. So I'm gonna put most of these in, not all. I'm gonna put most of these in. That's 3 cups. I'm gonna leave a cup for my salad. Oh yeah, okay, we got a cup left for my salad. This thing's so cool because you can like put the lid back on when you're done. You can use it on the grater, and then it has a container that goes with it. Ah, badass, yo. Okay, we've got our celery that we've chopped. We're gonna fling that in the pool. All the kids going in the pool, yo. Yeah, get them all in there. Okay. Now, that's all I'm putting in right now. And the reason I'm not putting the broccoli in yet is because it was frozen broccoli. So it's already half soft. You know what I mean? When you freeze a vegetable, you pull it out, it's like half soft. Well, there you have it. So I'm going to let this come back to a simmer. I'm going to simmer it for about 10 minutes to get the carrots and the broccoli half done. And then the last 10 minutes of the simmer, I'm going to put the broccoli in so I don't overcook it. I don't want mush. They're already soft. I mean, you just need to really kind of heat those through. So if you're using raw broccoli, then yeah, you would put it in with the rest of the veggies, okay? So here's what it looks like right now. Right now, we're at this point. Okay, hope you can see that. I don't know, I can't see what I'm showing you, so there you go. So far, it looks pretty good. It's nice and thick. These vegetables will release a little bit of moisture as well, so that'll probably thin it out a tiny bit so that we have room to put all of that delicious cheese. Okay, so I will be back when it's time to add the broccoli. See you in 10 minutes. Okay guys, we're back for the last 10 minutes. This is when we're putting our thawed frozen broccoli in the pot. Okay, I'm gonna scoop all this in here. Oh yeah, broccoli. Hence the name broccoli cheese soup. It's the star, okay? It's the star of the show, broccoli. Well, maybe it's the cheese. Cheese is good. Add to the stack of dishes. Stir that in. Oh my goodness. Okay, here we go. Let's take a look. Okay, we're gonna take a look at this. So here's where we're at now. Okay, look at all that deliciousness. A lot of the cheese soups that you find in restaurants and all that, they have very little substance to them. Now, when I put the cheese in, if I think it's too thick, I'll add some milk. You know, we're going to add some milk. We're going to add some salt and pepper, whatever you prefer. So this is going to go for maybe 10 more minutes. Get that broccoli nice and hot. Make sure it gets back up to a simmer. And then we'll add the cheese. Once you add the cheese, you just wait for that to be melted, and then you can season it. I'll be back. Okay, guys, it's time. It's time to put some cheese in here. Let me show you what we got. Check it out. See that? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I tested a piece of broccoli, and my theory was correct. It's cooked just to the perfect consistency without being overdone or mushy. So we are going to start adding the cheese. Let's stick you over here. I gotta have 2 hands for this. That's a 2-hand job coming up, yo. Whoop. Okay, so here I have 3 cups of cheddar cheese. Like I said, this is not a diet recipe. You could probably turn this into a lower fat, lower carb, which I should, obviously, and I probably will. I'll probably redo this recipe and try to make it with maybe some different flour options, like gluten-free flour option. And then also you could substitute with a low-fat cheese if you want. You could add bacon in here if you want to. That's not low-fat, but they do have stuff like turkey bacon and lower fat options. You can do whatever you want to with this recipe. Like a lot of people, maybe they don't want like pepper jack cheese. I want it to be a little bit spicy, so I'm going to add some pepper jack. We're spicing it up, okay? So I've got the cheddar in there. Oh my God, it looks so good. It looks so good. And it even tasted good without even having the cheese in there. So anyways, there's a lot of options. I'll probably play around with that. This is 2 cups of shredded cheddar jack, or sorry, jalapeno jack, or pepper jack. Yeah, pepper jack cheese going in. Okay, we're gonna melt that real quick, and then I'll show you what it looks like here. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. Okay, that cheese has melted almost instantly in this soup, and I gotta show you what we're looking at. Okay, guys, this is it. This is the soup. Look at it. It's so good. Now, you can add salt and pepper if you want. I don't think you need a stitch of salt in here. The cheese is salty. The chicken broth is salty. Sometimes if you use chicken stock, it may not be seasoned chicken stock. If you make it yourself, you might not actually have salt in the stock yet. So, you know, if you want to add salt at that time, you can. I'm going to add some pepper because I love pepper. Probably about a teaspoon, maybe a teaspoon and a half. I love pepper. Some people don't like it. You don't like it, don't put it in there. There ain't no rules. You're cooking your way, yo. So, there we have it. I will probably try and make this somewhat of maybe a low carb option. We've got to figure out what to use to replace the flour. Comment in the video if you know what might be a good idea for that. Maybe almond flour or something. I know there's flour options out there for the keto crew. So if you know of a good flour option, I'm all ears, okay? So I'm gonna let this just kind of do its thing. Okay, I'm gonna let it sit. I actually have, okay, so it's probably one of my last naughty food videos I'm gonna make because Mama's got to get her crap together and start thinking about, you know, dumping some weight. It's, you know, it just has to happen. So, I'm going to eat a biscuit that I made last week. I've been practicing with all these recipes that are not necessarily good for you. So, I did make some Cheddar Bay biscuits from scratch. And I'm going to try, I'm heating those up in the oven. They froze very well. I made a batch of them and froze maybe 10 of them. So when I'm ready to eat them, I'll just take them out and pop them in the oven. 350 and some foil. Takes a little bit of time. I'm not going to nuke those biscuits because they're just too delicious. You don't want to nuke them. So I'm just waiting for those to heat up real quick. They should be done. That way this soup can cool off a little bit. I'll dish up a bowl of it and do a little taste test. I'll be back. Okay, the time has finally come. We get to eat dinner. Oh yeah. All right, so I've got my bowl. I'm gonna scoop me out some soup. And then I'll show you my biscuits because I'm really proud of them and probably not gonna make biscuits for a while. 'Tis the season to try to get into a pair of shorts that are actually above the knee we'll see how that goes. It's already March, so it's probably, you know, it is what it is. So we're dumping some of this deliciousness in this little bowl right here. Okay. Got ourselves a bowl of soup. I have to fill it up a little bit fuller than I want because I'm going to take a picture of it. You know what I mean? All right. We have to make it a good presentation. Okay, so we've got the soup. And check these out. These are my biscuits. I just heated them up in the oven. So look at these, okay? So good. So I want you to see what I'm going to be missing when I give this up. What? Do you see the cheese in there? Do you see it? Good stuff, Maynard, okay? So I've got my biscuit. I'll deal with that later. I just want to taste this finished product. So I've got my huge hot steaming bowl of soup here. Check it out. Oh God, it's so good. So good. Okay, we're gonna try not to burn our face off. Probably won't work very well. I'm super excited about this. You guys gotta try it. Oh, I've gotta find out how to make this low carb. The entire pot has, you know, a half a cup of flour in it. That's about the only carb, really. Carrots are have a little bit of carbs in them because they're sweet. But other than that, if I can find a milk product and maybe I'll figure out how to use cream. Isn't cream lower carb than milk? For some reason, I keep thinking cream has less carbs than milk. I don't know why. Probably because it's mostly milk fat solids. I don't know. But I'm telling you, this is worth it. It's so good. You have to try it. Hopefully, you guys want to see more videos. Please comment. Let me know what you think. If you have anything rude to say, just don't even bother. Just putting it out there. And please let me know what you would like to see me try to cook. I'll be open for that. If it's something that cooks fairly quickly, maybe I'll just do a live video every so often. Hang out in the kitchen with you guys, cook some stuff. But in the meantime, try this Don Julina's cheddar and broccoli soup. I guess I can only just really call it broccoli cheese soup because I put cheddar in and pepper jack, but you know. Let's not get technical. Have a good night, everyone. I'm going to eat my soup and take a picture and post the recipe. I'll put the recipe in the description of the video. Please share this. I've never done a cooking video. It's my very first try. Obviously, there's going to be some improvements that need to be made with camera angles and whatever else. I'm not a professional. I just do this for fun. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think again in the comments. And give me some ideas. I'd love to try anything. I'll try anything. So we'll talk to you soon. We'll see you on my next makeup live too. Have a good night.